Barron's on First is a new fine dining restaurant concept brought to Tulsa by Brett Chandler, the owner and founder of Rib Crib. Barron's deviates from Rib Crib considerably in every way possible. Enter Chef Justin Donaldson. Prior to the opening of Barron's on First, Chef Justin Donaldson was not a name familiar to me. Chef Donaldson had previously worked at Polo Grill in Tulsa many years ago. Prior to Chef Donaldson's time at Polo, he refined his culinary skills at James Beard and Michelin star establishments across the United States, including such cities as Dallas, Chicago, Minneapolis, and New York City. Before landing at Barron's, Chef Donaldson spent 9 years working for a capital equipment manufacturer for the food processing industry. Barron's on First draws inspiration and pays homage to the oral barons of the 1920s, specifically the Phillips brothers. The theme of the restaurant embodies old-time opulence with modern twists, offering a menu that encompasses a variety of cuisines based on Chef Donaldson's travels and experience, including Tex-Mex, Japanese, and French influences. With such a rich culinary background, it's an opportune moment to delve into Chef Donaldson's interpretation of bringing the 1920s into the 2020s. Let's eat. The atmosphere at Barron's exudes the ambiance of a 1920s upscale private hunting lodge, seamlessly blending light-colored wooden floors with dark walls adorned with gold accents. Mounted trophies, a lounge area with a TV, and modern chandeliers add to the aesthetic, giving vibes of heightened refinement and class. It's an inviting space, perfect for relaxing with a drink at the lively bar or settling into a cozy booth for dinner. The booth is comfortable. One critique is that certain seating areas may have lower visibility due to the lighting setup. The service this evening was provided by Alex and Lacey, and it was impeccable. At Barron's, the service not only matches but often exceeds the atmosphere's theme and tone. Our water glasses were consistently topped off, silverware replaced after each dish, and even when we briefly left the table, the team refolded our napkins, a testament to their attention to detail. Alex in particular is a master of his craft, with an extensive understanding of the menu, effortless engagement with guests, genuine enthusiasm for food and wine, and attentive presence throughout the meal. His guidance as our culinary liaison was delightful. Additionally, I had the pleasure of briefly speaking with Chef Donaldson, whose immense passion and pride in every dish he creates is evident. Food for the evening is a blind tasting. I specifically requested that all food selections be left to the discretion of Alex and Chef Donaldson. I believe this is crucial because it allows us to fully immerse ourselves in the theme and narrative that Chef Donaldson intends to convey through his cuisine. While food critique is subjective, by relinquishing control and expectations, we have the opportunity to embrace the flavors, execution, and overall cohesion of each dish without being influenced by preconceived notions of what is traditionally considered good or bad. Instead of focusing solely on personal preferences regarding specific ingredients, we can concentrate on the sensory experience and how each element contributes to the overall composition of each dish. The first dish, oysters Rockefeller with cream spinach, pancetta, and breadcrumbs, sets a high standard for the meal. The oysters are impeccably cooked, each shell delivering a delightful combination of slightly sweet Pernod cream sauce, followed by the savory layers of bacon and breadcrumb, finishing with the distinctive flavors of the oyster itself. It's a stellar start to the dining experience. Moving on to the second dish, the dumplings featuring prawns, chicken, lemongrass, and adashi ponzu impresses with their texture and complexity of flavor. Each bite bursts with the pronounced notes of lemongrass complemented by the citrusy tang of the ponzu, and gently transitions to the delicate flavors of chicken and subtle hints of prawn. While the dish excels in taste, it may feel slightly disconnected from the overall theme of the menu. Next up are the cornets, whimsical tortilla cones filled with black bean chicken tinga, salsa roja, and avocado cojita. This playful dish delights with its Tex-Mex flavor profile, offering a lively burst of creamy avocado followed by the bold flavors of chicken tinga and beans, all encased in a crispy tortilla shell that's shaped like a cone. It's fun and a flavorful addition to the menu. Much like the dumplings, it is unexpected considering the overall ebb and flow of the menu. Transitioning to the salad course, we are presented with the chopped salad, and it is nothing short of a revelation. Visually stunning and bursting with vibrant flavors, each bite offers a harmonious blend of tangy vinaigrette, creamy avocado, crisp vegetables, all culminating in a delightful crunch and floral notes that dance on the palate. Little hints of what I think is blue cheese add a gorgeous tang to some bites. It's a true celebration of the springtime freshness, and each bite is wonderful. The velvety celery soup with roasted miyatake, sorrel, and yuca is a culinary masterpiece. Much like the salad, it is a revelation. The creamy broth poured atop the mushrooms and root vegetables delivers a divine sensory experience. From the buttery creaminess of the soup to the earthy tones of the mushrooms, every spoonful is borderline transcendent. The soup is toe-curling and delicious. For the first entree, the duck confit with frisée, lemon thyme, and poached pear impresses with its perfectly cooked duck and exquisite flavor profile. The tender duck meat, accompanied by bitter notes from the frisee and lemon thyme, is beautifully balanced by the sweetness of the poached pear. While the dish could benefit from a unifying element to tie together the duck and the salad components, this is somewhat accomplished with the addition of a sweet gel and pear, which elevates the overall flavor profile. The second entree, halibut with green curry cauliflower, squash, and toasted coconut foam, presents a stunning fusion of flavors. The green curry paired with a nutty and salty coconut foam creates a harmonious blend of savory and sweet that tantalizes the palates. While the choice of halibut complements the dish well, for this offering it was slightly overcooked in parts, with textural inconsistencies. It ranged from flaky to chewy. Nevertheless, the unique flavor profile of this dish stands out as a testament to Chef Donaldson's incredible flavor palette and understanding of technique. I did return to Barron's for a second tasting and had this dish again. This time it was executed to perfection with a flawless cook. Next, the zucchini pave with cashew granola, spinach, and basil showcases a beautiful composition of flavors, textures, and visual appeal. This vegetarian masterpiece features delicate flavor profiles of spinach and zucchini, enhanced by the crunch and nuttiness of the cashew granola. The addition of what appears to be caviar-esque purple grains adds an intriguing element, while the tangy sauce provides a perfect balance of acidity. Despite not typically favoring vegan dishes, this one leaves a lasting impression as something I would eagerly order again. Well done, chef. The final entree is the beef short rib, with tamarind, war eagle grits, and root vegetables. It is a true showstopper and a gastronomic revelation. The beef short rib is tender, succulent, and braised to perfection, with each bite offering a symphony of flavors. The initial tangy notes of the tamarind give way to rich beefiness, subtly accented by hints of cloves at the back end. Paired with impeccably cooked grits and subtly smoked root vegetables, this dish is a culinary triumph that embodies elegance and indulgence. For dessert, we retreated to a coconut cream pie and creme brulee from the local bakery Pastisseries by Sheila Ann. The creme brulee boasts a delicious eggy flavor profile complemented by the bittersweet caramelized sugar topping. However, the cook in the middle did not set properly and it was a liquid consistency. Meanwhile, the coconut cream pie offers a mild coconut flavor. However, it had an abundance of crust and a considerable amount of cream. Cutting through the crust left our forks and knives clanging on the dish. Barron on First leaves a lasting impression with its fusion of old war decor and modern flair alongside Chef Donaldson's innovative dishes. While some dishes had minor critiques, they didn't overshadow the overall experience in flavor, presentation, and service. Whether it's cocktails, after work, a romantic dinner, or a business gathering, Barron offers an atmosphere of opulence and elegance reminiscent of the past oil barons. Now let's score Barron's on First. For service, it gets a 20 out of 20. Alex, the team at Barron's is perfection. Atmosphere earns a 18 out of 20 for its blended of old world charm and modern refinement. The overall food score gets a 50 out of 60. However, I have a sneaking suspicion this will only increase over time. Overall, Barron's gets an 88 out of 100, putting it in the excellent category. Again, Barron's is in its infancy and this should be taken into consideration. The sky's the limit. I would highly recommend giving Barron's a try. If you're a food enthusiast or celebrating a special occasion, immerse yourself in Chef Donaldson's brilliance and Barron's comfortable opulence. I had the incredible privilege of speaking with Chef Donaldson. His passion, his brilliance, his flavor palette, all these things are pronounced in each word spoken and each dish presented. I do believe that he has the ability to change the dining scene not only of Tulsa, but all of Oklahoma and beyond. Barron's is in its infancy, and with growth could very well obtain that elusive 100 out of 100 score that I use for these reviews. I highly recommend giving Barron's a try. Whether you're a food enthusiast, a casual diner, or celebrating a special occasion, immerse yourself in Chef Donaldson's vision and experience the blend of old world opulence with the flavors of today at Barron's on First. Thanks for watching, and remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more culinary adventures. Until next time, let's eat.